What's good, everybody? It's your boy Tony Toroto Savant back again. I hope everybody's having a good to great day. Um, I'm gonna get into this one, man, because I've made videos, expressing this point and expressing my views on the Scottie Pippen and Michael Jordan. I don't even like calling a beef or a feud, but falling out. As we know over the years, things have transpired to the point where Michael Jordan and Scottie Pippen's relationship is strained. Now, to his credit, Jordan has never publicly said anything about Scottie or, other than, you know, um, singing his high praises. Jordan is on record saying many a times before how Scottie is the best teammate he's ever had. Scottie Pippen is deserving of every bit of credit that he gets outside of the LeBron James camp, of course, because they like to overrate him for their own purposes and biasness. But on record, we've heard Michael Jordan compliment Scottie Pippen many a times, and a lot of us were thrown off, by the whole Scottie Pippen coming out and attacking Michael Jordan. Now, I've been of the opinion that Scottie Pippen is getting some side money from Rich Paul, LeBron James, and Clutch Sports. He may not be working for them per se, but I definitely think money has become an issue for Scottie over the years. And I would not be shocked. Let's just say somebody, Woj or Adam Schefter or Marcus Spear, one of the big guys that break the news. If somebody was to come out of nowhere and be like, "Oh, Scottie Pippen was getting money from Clutch Sports or he worked for Clutch Sports or something like that," I wouldn't be shocked, because just a few short years ago, Scottie Pippen used to sing Michael Jordan's praises. He used to be always talking about how Michael Jordan was the undeniable GOAT and that LeBron James really couldn't do nothing to surpass Michael Jordan. He used to say stuff like that, and I'm not saying that in the sense of like, trying to make Scottie Pippen seem like he was, how can I say this cordially? He was giving Michael Jordan too much credit, but he was always fair and balanced in his assessment. Now, I don't remember Scottie even going overboard, capping, saying too much about Jordan when he was singing Jordan's praises. I mean, not to my memory anyway. But Dennis Rodman had came out and said that he believes that Michael Jordan and Scottie Pippen will eventually reconcile. And he also expressed how he'd never seen the two and back in the 90s when he was on the Chicago Bulls with them. He expressed how he had never seen Jordan or Pip have a falling out like this. In fact, it was quite the opposite. Jordan, Pip was good friends. They would travel together, play golf together, all that kind of stuff. And this is just what Dennis Rodman was saying as far as what he seen when he was in Chicago. He is also of the opinion that the two will reconcile. And so, that's where I got to drop my opinion in, because I hate to even see these two going at it. I've said in the video before that when I was growing up, I didn't have a Batman or Superman or Iron Man or, Spider-Man, all those guys. I didn't really pay attention to comics and all that kind of stuff until I was a lot older. When I was growing up, from the time I was 3 to about 13, 14 years old, my entire world was the Chicago Bulls, Michael Jordan, Scottie Pippen, the crew, Phil Jackson, Dennis Rodman, Steve Kerr, Tony Kukoc. Those were my superheroes. That was my Justice League. Those were my Avengers growing up, so it is heartbreaking to an extent for me. And I've said this before, to see two pillars of my childhood. When I think Michael Jordan and Scottie Pippen, I think a little bit beyond just sports. I mean, these are two dudes, like I say, I grew up watching, grew up respecting, modeled my personality, my approach to sports, my approach to life. I've adopted so much from that Chicago Bulls team and the characters that were on it. Scottie Pippen as well. You know, I've always loved how Scottie Pippen was the laid back, uh, just cool, you know, whatever. Let Jordan be the shine. And even when they played together, Scottie Pippen would always sing Jordan's praises. You know, I remember one particular conference, post game conference, where he was talking about how Michael Jordan was their leader, and he's the one that you know, when things are tough, you know, they look to him to bail them out. That's the Scottie Pippen I remember, just being humble, laid back, and going out there and doing whatever he had to do to get the job done, whether that was rebounding, passing, defense, scoring. Scottie Pippen was our all-purpose guy, and Michael Jordan was just more like our closer, in addition to doing all of the extra stuff as well. But yeah, like I say, Rodman says that he believes that the two can reconcile. He knows them um, on a much more personal level than I ever will, or any of these media dudes ever will. So we can put some weight into what Dennis Rodman has said, but I want to say that I would like to see a reconciliation. I don't know where all of this came from. You know, I've watched several people in my YouTube community. Everybody thinks that like Scottie Pippen is just jealous of Jordan. That could be a factor. But you know, me personally, and I'm not saying I know Jordan or Pippen anymore than anybody else of these guys that's covering the issue. I will say that the people that LeBron James, they're on the payroll. They talk a lot like Scottie Pippen was talking after the Last Dance documentary. I'm gonna just say that, y'all. Excuse me, I'm losing my voice a little bit. All of the media dudes, Nick Wright, Colin Cowherd, Kendrick Perkins, who else? Off the top of my head, I can't. Malika Andrews. She's on the payroll, but she don't cap too much. She's too little for all that. But anyway, those guys, namely, we know those are pretty much the big three of the Clutch Sports media conglomerate. Nick Wright, Colin Cowherd, Kendrick Perkins, all kind of talk about Michael Jordan from the same energy space, I want to say, that same energy valve that Scottie Pippen has recently been coming out and attacking Michael Jordan with. I'm just saying, I kind of noticed a pattern, you know, between how he's been talking about Michael Jordan and how those fools talk about Michael Jordan. It's quite the same. In addition, of course, we also know that Scottie Pippen's ex-wife, is now dating Michael Jordan's son or getting engaged to him and all this nonsense. That's crazy in itself. So I want to throw that out there as well. You know, a man scorned or a man that has lost love. They tend to kind of have these mental breakdowns that Scottie Pippen is having. But at the same time, like I said, it's just a lot of moving pieces. And me personally watching these two grow up and them being such intricate parts of my childhood and my development, I agree with Dennis Rodman. I hope that they do, and that they will in the future reconcile. But, you know, it's been a lot, man. It's been a lot. And I would not be shocked if Michael Jordan has totally written off Scottie Pippen, or on the other hand, if Scottie Pippen is just totally done with Michael Jordan, and that's why he feels free just coming out and attacking him publicly the way that he has. But again, man, y'all tell me what y'all think about it in the comment section. I appreciate the love and the support. I thank y'all. Love y'all. Y'all the bosses. I'm the guy that loves to work. Let me get back to work.